I quit my 9 to 5 job in London and then was trading full time. I think it was my second 10k month through trading, but it was very unsustainable.
Coming into RGS then, like, what has been your biggest win?
I made 12.5k a month, which is really, really good. I was in a team that made 1.8 million that month, I'm pretty sure.
Right guys, me and Jamie are here in Bali, finally, very, very long overdue. So we're basically gonna go through Jamie's story today, how he's got to the position he's in through RGS, and yeah, just anything else you've got to add along the way, we'll get there, all right? So first question is, bro, is like, what kind of position were you in before joining RGS? What did your day-to-day look like?
Yeah, I quit my 9 to 5 job in London and then was trading full time. Moved out to Australia and then was making inconsistent money from trading. I think just before I came onto you, I made I think it was my second 10k month through trading.
Yeah.
But it was very unsustainable, so I thought I'd try to appointment setting.
Yeah, which is crazy, right? You see everyone idolizing trading, but you were doing it, making money, and you're still like, don't know. Why was that? Why was it that you were like still on the fence?
I think it is because what we're trading. I think it's because I was so reliant on money. I was money driven, and it kind of fucked me off a bit. So when I was doing that, like because I was relying on the money, it translated into my trading as well. So I wasn't making as much money from trading. So I felt like I wanted to do something that the harder I work, the more rewards I get. Where trading, it's more patience.
Yeah, because you were like desperate for that money, and it directly correlates to like putting that trade and taking that risk.
Exactly. You overtrade, and then you make stupid trades, stupid decisions. But I wanted something where I could just go as hard as I could into it, and then hopefully see some reward, which I have, fortunately.
Amazing, bro. So coming on board in RGS, what was that thing that really pushed you over the edge? What made you go like, okay, you saw me obviously, but what made you think, right, I want to go into it now?
Yeah, I mean, I saw you on TikTok. I think it was more, you saw testimonials, people were doing well.
Yeah.
And I just liked the fact that, working in sales, like the more work you put in, the more reward you reap, right?
Yeah.
Where like all the other things that I tried, it's more patience. But I wanted something where I can just go straight into it, put them all into it. And I know if I put them all into it, then I'll be getting rewards, which you sort of show me the ropes.
It's one of the best things about sales is it like mainly, directly correlates, isn't it? The effort you put in, you're going to get out. It's commission based. So
yeah, 100%.
That's it, bro. Cool. So coming in, what changes did you start to see? What changed for you in your life?
I feel like it was just a little bit more consistent income because I knew I put in the hard work. That was something that was going to come with it when I was going into it. There was no way I wasn't going to go all into it. But because I went all into it, it started being a lot more consistent. I was making about 1 to 3k a month, and I had my first role in 4 days with a guy with over 400k followers, functional fitness influencer, through one of your connections, which is good. And then about 6 months in, after like 7 roles later, I then went into trading niche and then started making 10k months through the trading niche phone setting.
Yeah. One thing I want to highlight, because it probably seems pretty mad for people hearing that you just got banged onto a role, 400k followers, started making money. For you, like coming into that for like the first time, what was it all about? How did that actually feel? Like getting put on someone's account? How did it work?
Yeah, it's a bit crazy. Like, I suppose 4 days in, it's a bit weird that I was on someone with 400k followers. Like, you normally just watch these people on Instagram, but yeah, it's a bit surreal. But at the end of the day, like, these people need people like, us or myself to do this for them, to be successful in their own business and have more time to dedicate to other things as well. So it was good. And I feel like it was definitely opened my eyes up to see like the inside of a business too.
Yeah, man.
Like you actually get to see like, I think that's the massive thing for me. Like obviously my aspiration is to run my own business, which I'm doing now. But to do that, you need to understand the actual process. So by going into these businesses, you get to see that whole process too.
Whole process, because you're right in the forefront of it. Right?
Yeah, 100%, man.
Also, it's like people are like all these guys, all these big influencers, they know they need setters as well. That's the best bit about it. It's not like you're trying to negotiate to get in there. It's a no-brainer, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Coming into RGS then, like, what has been your biggest win so far?
So I'd say, I think it was end of November or September, I made 12.5k, which is quite nice. So I say 10k because it's a nice round number, but I made 12.5k a month, which is really, really good. And yeah, I was in a team that made 1.8 million that month, I'm pretty sure, which was very good. And then we got flown out to Melbourne, and then you get to meet everyone in the team as well, where you're meeting like closers, setters, but then you're sitting around a table with a closer that won school games, who's made loads of money and was very, very, very nice as well. You've got a business partner now who's made 6k from, selling a chain of 4 gyms in Auckland as well. So you're meeting all these people, surrounding yourself by all these people as well, that was probably my massive win, aside from the money.
Yeah. Just the connections. How important would you say the connections are?
Connections are unreal. Like obviously you're connecting as well with the boys in the RGS. We're all working towards the same goal, but like I feel like there's no other industry where you're fast tracking your connections with, people that are in six figures and seven figures, right? Yeah. So you've got like these business owners, that like I'm working for a guy for Rahari. He does trading, and then he's making seven figures from his trading calls, but he's also making seven figures from trading as well. Yeah. And I'm sitting across the table in Melbourne with him. Like that's crazy to me, and I would never would have got that connection if it wasn't for sales.
Yeah, man. It's unreal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous.
What would then, because obviously you're saying the connections are important, what if someone was trying to go at appointment setting, or anything really, by themselves instead of finding community or finding the connections? What would you say to them? What guys that are just trying to go in without getting a community or?
Yeah, I'll just say it's a lot more difficult, like especially like landing roles and actually learning the process to setting. Like the reason why you build these connections with people is because you've got to offer value to them, right? You've got to do something different to what you're doing now, because what you're doing now, you're probably not surrounded by the connections you want to be around, right? So to be surrounded by people that are earning 6, 7 figures, you need to start offering value to them. And by coming into a community like yourself or do setting where they teach you like the structure and how to actually set, then you offer value to them, and then by offering value to them, it also pushes you up in, their progression path as well, which is quite good.
It's not just saying, like it goes for everything, right? Like I'm pretty sure you told me, right, even with trading, you had a connection, someone that literally showed you the ropes.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it goes without saying, right, if you want to get there fast, go and follow people that are already there.
Yeah.
So yeah, 100%. What do you feel like from like on my end has been the biggest help to get you to this point that you're at today?
I feel like you getting external people in for the accountability. Yeah. That was the massive thing for me. Yeah. Like my best month of results, I mean, as you probably know, you got this guy called Danny, an accountability coach, where I was going gym every day, I was having cold showers, I was also meditating. 3 things that you'd never see me do, right? I was playing football, but never going to the gym. And that when I started doing them consistently and started implementing these small habits, I started got a lot of good outputs as well, which was very, very beneficial.
Because honestly, one thing is like, you can go off, and I want your opinion on this, but you can go off to YouTube, you can learn any skill, right? You can learn appointments, and you can learn trading, dropshipping, ecom, whatever you want to call it, right? But in terms of how important mindset is, and actually like the person that you're going to be yourself, how important would you say that to be? Because I'd say it's like 20% skill, 80% mindset. Yeah. And you can't like find real mindset on YouTube. Like.
Yeah, I agree too. I feel like, especially when you start doing this as well, if you're going in all alone, it's very, very intimidating. You go through like a slowly chapter in your life where I've gone through it when I started trading, where you might be surrounded by people who haven't got the same ambition as you. You might love them and all that, like your friends and that, but they haven't got the same ambition as you, and you need to try and transition to people that do have the same ambition as you. And obviously, throughout that period, you're then gonna have to stop speaking as much to people that are holding you back, and then start transitioning to people that you actually want to be in. But if you do it by yourself, then that gap is a lot bigger, a lot harder to do, and then it's a lot more lonely, so you've got a lot more chance of dropping off than not doing much.
How was that, the lonely period?
Yeah, it's fucking awful, I'm being honest. And I was trading on my own, it was bad. Especially when I was relying on it solely for money. That was the hardest bit, where I was transitioning to sales, instead of like focusing on the money, it was helping people from where they currently are to reaching their desired outcome. That's the massive thing, and we're just bridging that gap. So when my focus was more on helping people out rather than driven towards the money, it was actually very beneficial. Obviously the money came as well as the reward, but that was a big thing for me.
Yeah, bro, you've done very well for yourself, like hitting the 10k months now. I mean,
appreciate it.
What's next?
Yeah, so I've got my own setting community now where I'm teaching sets how to get into it, which is good. Making stuff started up, making solid 10k months at the moment, and we'll just keep progressing from there. Like this won't stop. The connections keep rolling in. I mean, we've finally met in person, which is quite nice. So
he's been hiding down the other side of the world. So
don't even
in Australia.
Nah, I have been hiding, but I suppose that's the good thing about it as well. Like you're connecting with people from all over the world, right? So like I can go back to UK and I'll still have loads of connections like Ollie or like people that I've worked with from the UK. But now also when I was in Australia, I'm also with like people from like Southeast Asia and that, and working with people like all across Australia, which is just amazing. It's a completely different world and what a lot of people don't see.
Yeah, man. I'm like thinking now I could probably go to any country in the world, either have someone there to go link up with or have someone that will go there with me. Like staying for you, right? So,
yeah.
Very powerful. Have you actually referred like people into setting?
Yeah, 100%. Like I've got some people in setting, like it through my own community and for you as well. Like it's just the best way to do it is by getting in through a friend, right? I think because they're the ones that have walked the path down actually doing it. Because a lot of people think it's a scam, right? Because they see people making money online, but you need someone, you know, people that you need to actually just do it instead of saying it's a scam. Essentially,
Honestly,
find out for themselves.
it's easy to sit here and say just do it, but when you actually have that realization, it comes at the right time, and you actually realize, right, I actually just need to take a little bit of action. Things start happening.
Yeah, people are too scared to take a risk.
So sitting on the fence. Well,
Yeah.
what would you say to that guy that is just sitting on the fence?
You just got to do it, man. You know, money comes back. I mean, like when I was in Australia, I was in the deep end. I was essentially, you know, I wasn't working because I was doing trading and I was doing settings. So I had to go all in because I'm paying for rent. I had to obviously stay out there with my missus. So there's a lot of things like betting on me, but I knew I'd make it work. So if it wasn't the guidance, it was me just making it work, really.
Sounds good, bro. I mean, is there anything that we haven't mentioned that you would add?
Nah, not really. Just take the risk. Take the risk. You just got to do it. I mean, yeah, that's about it, really. If you need any advice or any proof or anything, and feel free to hit me up too, because I'm a man of proof as well. So I don't have to bullshit my way through.
Yeah, this guy keeps all the receipts.
I do, yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, very, very ethical in that sense.
Well, thanks for sharing with them, bro.
Yeah,
Good little video.
appreciate it. Oh, that wasn't too good, but
We tried like 3 times in a row earlier.